Hello guys, my congratulations to all of you, and at the same time, I wish you everything bright and beautiful. Today, we will discuss about a modal auxiliary verb, that is would. And before we start our discussion on would, let's consider, or let's take it into our account, that what are the features of would. You know, would is sometimes used as the past form of will, but actually it is not the past tense of will. It is used as such. No modals have a past participle forms, and we always use the base form of the verb after each and every modal. And sometimes would is used as the past tense form of the verb, another modal, will. In indirect speech, if the reporting verb is in past tense, then the following verb, if it is will, it changes into would. For example, my father told that it would rain tomorrow. The teacher informed us that there would be no class the following day. In this way, we use would instead of will in indirect speech when the reporting verb is in past tense. Another example, my mother said that she would not cook today. Then come to the negatives of would. We use would to express the result or consequence or aftermath of some hypothetical or imaginary action. The action or event should be imaginary or hypothetical, or it may not be fulfilled. In this way, if I became a minister, I would give you a job. If I were the principal of this college, then I would suspend all the disobedient officers. If he met me again, I would feel compelled to take legal steps against him. We also use would in the third type of conditional sentence to suggest some unfulfilled past event or action. It refers to the past time. If he had worked harder, he would have got first division. If you had reached in time, I would have accompanied you to the station. If your father had sent money to you, you'd have been able to buy a camera. If I had known your address, I would have written a letter to you. If I had known English, I would have traveled throughout the world. In these sentences, would expresses a hypothetical or imaginary situation in the past. But in this case, we use would after the event is over. That means we use would for past time or past events. Thus, we use would for the past unfulfilled events or actions. Would is also used to express the present time. However, the event or action reflected by it is hypothetical or imaginary. For example, it would be a mistake to invite him to the meeting. I would be happy to address the audience. It would be a pleasure for me to participate in the annual sports. Today, we will start from the second chapter of the topic. Would I be able to console him? Then, we use would to make polite requests. Would you please help me? Would you mind washing my shirt? Would you mind waiting for me for some time? Would you please lend me some money? In this way, we make polite requests by using would. Would you please explain me the law of gravitation? Would you mind helping me in the exam? We also use would to make offer or to make offer of help. For example, would you like a little more sugar in your tea? Would they like to use my typewriter? Would they grace the occasion? The next use of would is preference, something that we would prefer or like. I would prefer to travel by train. I would be glad to work under you. I would love some egg roll. The next use of would. We use would after so that and in order that to express purpose. He worked hard so that he would get a job. I worked day and night so that my performance in the exam would be better. He saved money in order that he would be able to buy a car. At the end, I would like to tell you the relation of would with other modals. Remember that would expresses a polite request. Also, we can make a request by using will and could. Would and could are formal English, whereas will is neither formal nor informal. Would you please help me? Could you please help me? These two sentences are quite correct. But would is mostly used with you and it is rarely used with I. Would I be able to help him? Would I be able to console him? I've already told you about it. Both will and would express probability. However, will expresses more probability or possibility and would expresses less possibility. For example, he will be at home, meaning it is possible that he is at home. If we say he would be at home, meaning it is hardly possible, or perhaps he is not at home, still then I think he might be at home. Therefore, I would say he would be at home. So, he will be at home, there is more possibility. He would be at home, there is less possibility. Would is also used to ask for permission. Would you mind if I read your magazine? Would you mind if I sit here? Here, in these examples, we are asking for permission. Therefore, would is used to ask for permission. If you ask a stranger, will you please help me? It is also a request. And if you say, would you please help me? It is also a request. So, in order to make request, we use will and would both. Therefore, would is not the past tense of will, but we consider it to be the past tense of will in their speech. In the last two sentences I have mentioned you earlier that he will be at home and he would be at home. Here you will find that would is not the past tense form of will, but it is used as such if necessary. And here ends this video. If you like it, please share and subscribe it to your friends.